y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Lauren and I am a second year first grade teacher here in Massachusetts. I'm happy to have you here for a day in the life as a teacher. Today is Monday. It is the first day back to work after winter break. So a little bit of, shaking off the rust this morning, but we have Monday and Tuesday as professional development and teacher work days. Wednesday, we actually have off. The students and staff have off for Three Kings Day. And then Thursday and Friday, we will be in school for like a modified schedule. So today, for the morning PD session, it was an online training we are doing for math recovery. So we were allowed to do that from our homes, which is why I am here in my comfy lipstick and littles sweatshirt and some leggings in my little office corner. But this afternoon, we are using the PM block for, get ready for it, classroom setup. And I use that term loosely because you guys know my room is generally set up. It's just not like super full or organized. We have been fully remote for the entire school year. So the only thing that I really did for setup this year was like clean the space. I put up blank bulletin boards, but there's nothing on them, of course. And I just kind of like put everything away because they took away our bookshelves and like storage furniture. So like I have books stacked in the windows, yada yada. But we have a date for a hybrid return. I will talk more about how I feel about that, I'm sure, in the future, later in this vlog or in future videos. I'm not very excited about that decision and it being made right now of all points in the year and with the metrics that we have, but we have a date, and that date is in late January, and so we are supposed to be setting up our rooms today. And I think this time was mostly given to us as admin, just so we would have like the paid time, which is really nice of them to do that. So if there's anything left that we need to organize or clean or put up bulletin boards or anything of that nature, we're going to be doing that on contracted time, which isn't always the case. So I'm excited about that. My plan for today is, I think, just to set up like the headers on the bulletin boards. I'm going to do the same ones as last year with the objectives, and then in the back, the magnetic one, I'll still do like our learning, and that'll be a place for anchor charts to live. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do in that one front board that's like behind my desk. I think I'm going to leave it blank for now, honestly, because if we go back to remote, or if we end up staying in remote and never really going hybrid, that board would be behind me. Anyways, lots of chit chat, but today we're going to the classroom. So I'm excited. Right now it is 11:06 and we are like not really supposed to, but the rooms are available for us to work in from 12 to 3. So I am going to go make a quick little like breakfast lunch. I haven't eaten yet, and then I'm going to change so I'm not wearing leggings and a sweatshirt into my classroom. I know some people do, but y'all, I gotta do my hair, I gotta put my outfit on, I gotta wear some earrings so I truly feel like myself and I truly feel like it's a classroom setup day, because I love that. So anyways, we're gonna go eat, we're gonna change, we're gonna go to Starbucks, and then we're gonna go to my happy place and get to work on some stuff. So let's do it. Okay, on the list of things that I did not know yet, it snowed. It snowed overnight. Guess what? I didn't look out the window. I was sitting there in my comfy sweatshirt. I was doing my PD, and it snowed. So it's beautiful. Look out. Okay, I'll show you what I can see out of my windshield. Look, it's so festive. It's like a Christmas tree. She cute. All right, Massachusetts, I see you, girl. But anyways, we're gonna go now. It is 11:47. I just aggressively shoved avocado toast in my face and curled my hair, and we got some, oh sorry, it fell on my car. We got some colorful earrings on. We got a heart pink sweater on. I am still wearing leggings and tennis shoes because of the snow, but you know what? It's great. From here up, she is professional and ready to go to work. So anyways, it's 11:45. I need to get on the road. I already mobile ordered my Starbucks. I'm gonna go pick that up. I have some people who comment and ask what I get. I always order a venti iced coffee with 5 pumps of caramel syrup, soy milk, and 1 Splenda. Okay, that's it. I'm literally shivering because it is so cold in my car, but that is what I order at Starbucks. So I'm gonna go grab that and then go. And I just heard from our principal. I had texted her just a couple questions about like the physical space because I don't want to ever do anything that I'm going to have to undo. And of course, with COVID, there are a lot of guidelines in place about like how close things can be and what you can and can't have in your room. So obviously I can't have like carpets or any of those soft surfaces that can't be sanitized. But I asked her if I could please have my bookshelves back, just for like storage and organization purposes, not for like students to use because obviously they won't have any communal spaces in the room. But I literally just have books like stacked in my window. Y'all will see when we get to the classroom. But she said yes, she said I can have them back for that reason. So I am so excited. Now we have a purpose for the day. I'm going to try to get the objectives board in the front like labeled. But other than that, I'm going to get organized with the library and I am jazzed about that. I also have like random stuff, if you can see it, in my trunk because I wasn't sure like what I could put into my room, and I just like collected like a few little things over summer, but I didn't want to just like put it in the middle of the room, and I didn't have any furniture there. So like my closets, it is a whole big thing. The classroom is overflown into Meep, which is my Jeep's name. So I am very excited. And now I'm going to stop talking for real, put a sock in it, and get on the road because one, I want to turn the heater on, and two, we're a little bit behind. Who is she? I mean, I'm never late. I'm always 20 minutes early. Y'all, I don't like this. New year, new me. No way, girl. All right, getting on the road. See you there. Okay, we made it. My first order of business is going to be to track down one of the little like flatbed mover things so that I can go and get my bookshelves out of the gym because like I said, that's going to be like priority number one today. Let me just kind of show you like what the room looks like right now. There's more desks in here than need to be, and I was told that we can have them removed if we have extra. So that'll be helpful, I think, as far as like keeping everyone spaced out and still allowing for those bookshelves in the back of the room. But like I said, first, let me show you what we're working with. Alrighty, quick overview. Right now I have 11 desks. I only need 8, so I'm thinking I'll keep the first 2 rows and then have these 3 taken out. That way the bookcases can go back here where my library was last year, and it won't like interfere with the spacing. They'll still be plenty far enough away. And then I'm wondering if I can have my kidney table or not. My kidney table disappeared, y'all. I have no clue where it went. It's not in the gym with the rest of my stuff, but this is like the books that I said were stacked in the window that I would rather them not be. So books are inside of this little one that has like the trap door pulled down. And then these are all books. And down there, I think are maybe the centers buckets. And then what I was hoping is to get my math manipulatives back across here so they're nice and like rainbow like they were last year. I want to get all of that stuff out of the window. I have just like boxes, like that box is empty. Those boxes are empty. Our science curriculum just came out of those. And I remembered that the objectives, I left like the header up there, so I don't even have to do anything to that board. So yeah, we're just going to be kind of just like organizing today. And there's my little desk area, of course. But like I said, step number 1 is getting a flatbed to attempt to bring the bookshelves back in my room. I have a fear that they were damaged in like moving them to the gym, and I don't know if they're going to be usable, which would really be a bummer. I just bought those last year. My first year I bought those 2 white bookshelves from Walmart. They are on sale right now if I need to replace them and buy new ones. I just really don't want to. So I'm hoping that they're going to be okay. But then my other bookshelf is, let's see, which of these doors is it hiding behind? Down in here, and I'm going to take that out and display books on it even though the kids won't be able to touch it. That way this closet's empty and I can use it for storage for some of that stuff that is piled up in the windowsill. So let me go see if I can track down a flatbed. So all of the books are here. Good news, the bookshelves were okay. I used my staple gun to reattach the backing. That is what I was worried about. They were really super wobbly because the nails had come out when they got moved, but I just used the staple gun that I have for bulletin boards and it was perfect. So all the books are here now. This is now clean and organized on that side. It's just really big and empty. I got a lot of the boxes out. This one has books in it that I need to go through. I got the little holders back up on this board. I put the letters back up over there, kind of like went through and organized here, and I have a bunch of empty space, which is nice. So what I'm thinking is that this will turn into a two-day vlog. I'll just pick right back up tomorrow with what I make progress on. Tomorrow we have training from 9 to 11 and then 1 to 3. But I think I'm gonna try to get to school at about 7. Fingers crossed, that's ambitious, just to try to get the rest of the books put away. And I think I'm going to stop at Michael's on my way home and buy, oh, you can't even see it, some craft paper, because last year I had like a rainbow student work display in the window, and I would like to do that again, even though only 8 of my 19 opted to be hybrid. So 4 will come Monday, Tuesday, we'll all be online on Wednesday, the other 4 will come on Thursday and Friday. But I would just like to have that in the window again, because I feel like it looks really like empty and sad in here, and I don't want it to feel that way. I also put the calendar back up because we're back. We're gonna be back, but very weird to have that out for the first time in January. I was like flipping through August, September, flipping through all the month cards because I keep everything in order to find January. But yeah, lots of progress made today. I'm like toasty in here. You guys know my room is like a sauna. But anyways, I'm going to head out now because it's 3 o'clock, stop at Michael's for some craft paper so that I can redo that display tomorrow, and then work out tonight. So let's hit the road. Hello, good morning, welcome back. We are back in action. I did not get here as early as I said I would yesterday when I left, but that is okay. Everything is still the same as when I left it. I do have some time before my first session of PD starts, and I picked up the cardstock on the way home at Michael's. Kind of bummed because last year I bought those colors in like a pack, which is way more cost effective. And the little clips, I saved the clips. The papers like faded and got gross, but the clips I still have, they matched perfectly. Well, they were sold out of the pack this year, so I had to buy like 5 of each color individually. But with like the teacher discount at Michael's, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't as cost effective. So anyways, long spiel about the cardstock. Last night was wonderful. Workout was great. The Bachelor, I don't know, what are y'all's thoughts? I really like Bree and Sarah. Those are my 2 front runners. But anyways, it was great, and now it's time to get back to work. So I'm hoping to cut the cardstock down. I buy the 12 by 12 pieces, but I don't leave them that large for the student work displays because I don't like how like the background would be square but the paper isn't, if that makes sense. I saved one of the background papers from last year when I took them down out of the window so that I could size them the same because they fit perfectly. So I'm gonna go kind of like sit at my desk and cut all those out, and if I can, I'll get those in the window before I start the first session of PD. If not, I'll just do a little bit of prep for like the assessment coding and stuff that we're gonna do today in those sessions. But then I'll have some more time between the 2 sessions to hopefully work on the library. But anyways, let's go get to work. Okay, all of the papers are cut now, and I went through and got all of the clothespins. I just realized that I guess last year I had 18 and I thought that I had 20 because they were like 4 per window, but I think what I did is I did 4 windows of 4 with 1 extra on each end. But this year I have 19 students, so I don't know how I'm gonna navigate that. I grabbed 20 pieces of paper, but I don't have 20 little clothespins. I would rather have like an extra one than have one less that I need, if that makes sense, and I want it to be an even number. But all of that to say that I got them cut and ready, but I won't have time to put them in the windows until after our first PD session. So I am all set to go. I have my little workbook handbook here. We're doing the math recovery AVMR, if you know what that is. You could look it up, I guess, but I got like my whole little kits over here on the ground. But I'm just gonna sit here and sip my coffee for a couple minutes and log into the Zoom early and get everything ready to go. All right, round one of PD is finished and I am going to eat my lunch. I have a little sandwich and I just brought the whole box of these. These are my favorite, the pepper jack cheese nut thins. So good, but they were new, so I just brought the entire thing. But anyways, I'm gonna eat my lunch first and then get to work on the window display and some pre-work before the 1 to 3 block of PD. Alrighty, y'all. Well, I did not get to put the work displays in the window because I went over to the windowsills and they are gross, like past the point of a Swiffer duster, need to be like vacuumed. And I don't have a vacuum here, but I have been wanting to purchase one anyways, like a little handheld vac, just for like corners and crevices and stuff in the classroom. And I just want to have those windowsills cleaned off before I'm like working in them and sticking the little rainbow work holders into the windows and stuff. I mean, they're like gross, like dead bugs. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. So I am going to go to Target. I saw they have a handheld cordless vacuum for I think $40 and I have a gift card to Target. So I'm gonna stop at Target to pick up a vacuum cleaner, and then either Thursday or Friday of this week, while we do have remote learning. The kids come back on Thursday like I've said before, but I teach from school from my computer, so I will be in the classroom on Thursday and Friday and I can just vacuum that off so that I can put the little work displays up. So really most of what we got done in this whole vlog was organizing, getting the whole library set back up. It's so weird because the whole back half of my class is empty, but it is much more organized and I feel better about kids coming into this room. I think I'm gonna set up a few more things, like the windows obviously, but then I am going to change this cart into like a sanitation station to have by the door. I need to think about what they're gonna have at their desks to be able to like keep their backpack in their space and have what they need, and like what am I going to give them at their desks, because I want them to have like some things for them to do during like recess. Like I might go to Dollar Tree and buy, because I only have 8 students who are going to be coming, I might buy like 8 little bags of Legos or something, just so that there's a little brain break for them at their seat. But anyways, for right now, it is time for me to hop back on. I've been doing, once I finish like the little library, I have just been doing some pre-work for the second round of PD, so it's time for me to hop back on, and then I will talk to y'all when PD is over. We are finished with PD for the day. It is 3 o'clock and I love PD. I'm all for it, but I am tired. It was a lot of processing, and we're learning how to give a new like assessment system for math. So it was a lot of theory and then practice, and theory then practice. So just very active and a lot of cognitive load going on there. So I'm a little tired, but anyways, I wanted to show you guys the library one last time before I head out. I went ahead and added that like 3-tier rolling cart down on the end. And that is because I realized I was going to use that one for the sanitation station thing that I had talked about, but I have another one in my closet that's just holding some like random outdoor recess things that we obviously won't use this year. And I was thinking, even though the students aren't going to come to the library to get their own books, they're still going to be getting books like via me given to them. But they're not going to keep them forever. So then I'm going to need somewhere to quarantine books, just to like leave them untouched for a certain period of time before they can be reintroduced like back into the library. And I had an extra book bin anyways with a bunch of like nonfiction text, which is what that orange one is up top. So I'm thinking I'll do like a book hospital in the middle tier and then like a book quarantine down below. Or if we need them, they'll just both be like a book quarantine. I'm even thinking of making one of them. I have a lot of ideas. I'm thinking of making one of them just like full of printed readers from Reading A to Z that they can just keep because my students love those decodables. They just find success with them, and we use them for small groups with some of the groups, and they just really love them. So I would love to be able to just have like a stockpile of those for them to just take in half that they wouldn't have to bring back, and they could just keep at home and like keep practicing their reading. So that is the library. That was like the biggest accomplishment of the day. The window display was kind of a fail because of all the like bugs and cobwebs and stuff, but PD was great. I'm leaving now. Tomorrow is 3 Kings Day, so we do not have school, so I will be at home, but on the way home I'm going to Target to pick up a little handheld vacuum cleaner so that I can get everything nice and clean and neat in here. I went ahead and changed the calendar since I have it now. Oh yeah. And I'm thinking about checking the dollar spot for the little hashtag building tiles. Like I said, I only have 8 students in person, so if I can find 8 of them, I'll spend $8 and get 8 of them, and then they could have those like at their seat as a little brain break or thing for them to use for like STEM challenges or whatever. But we're gonna leave and we're gonna go to Target, so let's do that. Alrighty, y'all. I got, hold on, I'm trying to get it out, my little dust buster. I had a gift card that was a $40 gift card, and I got this and then one thing of spray Lysol cleaner and one thing of like the Microban sanitizing spray. So all together, I only spent $5. I mean, technically it was $45, but with the $40 gift card, $5. So yay, I'm glad I have this now because I have been wanting one for a while for my classroom. I'm just kind of like a clean freak, neat, picky person. So now I will have that for kind of cleaning up between custodial visits, I guess is what you call it. I don't even know. But anyways, now it is 4:15 and honestly, the sun is already setting because that's what happens here. And this old man is watching me vlog. He's literally leaving in the car next to me. Okay, well that's cute and fresh and fun. But anyways, the sun is already setting. I am tired, and I was gonna go to Dollar Tree and look for those little Legos. Oh, update, they didn't have any of the little building blocks in the dollar spot, so that's that. I don't feel like going to Dollar Tree to look for $1 Legos right now. I feel like going home and showering off the public spaces and getting some jammies on and sitting on the couch, and I don't know what else, maybe eating some pizza. Sounds like a good idea to me. And editing this vlog so I can post a video for y'all. But if you made it through, I'm sorry this was a very random, not as fun, typical classroom setup, but I enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying vlogging in this new year, and now that kind of gotten this year going, I would love to prioritize time to vlog more regularly, so that is what I am hoping to do. Yay. But I love y'all. Thank you for being there, and thank you for your advice over on Instagram. I asked a question yesterday about like book storage and libraries during hybrid learning, and y'all are so helpful always. Just like last year when I was setting up my classroom like for the first time, like never taught a day in my life before, this community has been my saving grace throughout teaching. So thank you guys so much for all of your tips and your advice and your questions and everything. I love you. I mean it. And I will see you in the next one.